Hey guys, Kenny here. I'm here to review the 2004 action horror movie Van Helsing. Excuse me. Starring Hugh Jackman, Kate Beckinsale, Richard Roxburgh, David Wenham, Will Kemp, Kevin J. O'Connor, and Shuler Hensley. This is a guilty pleasure movie to me. I don't watch this one very much. It is entertaining though. It has to do with Hugh Jackman, who plays Van Helsing, and he's this vigilante vampire hunter. Uh, him and this what is he? David Wenham, who is this friar. He Carl, and him and Carl, Van Helsing and Carl go to uh, save this town from Count Dracula, played by Richard Roxburgh, and there's this little family history thing going on, uh, and Valerius is tries to save her brother, Velkin, who is bitten by a werewolf. Mm-hmm. But the movie actually starts off with Victor Frankenstein bringing his monster to life, played by Shuler Hensley, and Count Dracula kills Victor Frankenstein, and Frankenstein saves Victor Frankenstein for a short time, and they're on this burning windmill, and as Frankenstein, the monster is holding Victor Frankenstein, they both fall through the fire. That's a good scene. Igor is Count Dracula's deformed assistant, played by Kevin J. O'Connor. Count Dracula also has these three brides: Verona, Alira, and Marishka, and they keep trying to make Anna become one of them over and over. Well, it's Marishka. Oh, Verona and Alira keep trying to make her become a vampire. Yeah, this is a good movie. I would say it's entertaining. Not my big favorite. And really, the big plot of it is because Count Dracula has three wives. He was able to make offspring of these little vampire bats, but there's many of these little gross egg-looking things hanging in Dracula's castle. Oh, there has to be thousands to millions of them, and the only way to kill those things is if a werewolf kills Dracula himself. And as Valken is, when he's a werewolf, he bites Van Helsing, and because of that, Van Helsing is able to turn into a werewolf, and he kills Count Dracula, so that kills all the little vampire bat things. he of Van Helsing also has this part of a map that that's on his wall, that's in his home, a little home in her castle, and he puts that on, and then that makes this map turn into some kind of a walk-through mirror. That leads them all to. That leads Van Helsing, Anna, and Carl to Dracula's castle, so that's how they're able to find him. The only way to cure someone from being a werewolf is there's this antidote that only Dracula has. This is a fun one. I do really enjoy it. I don't watch it very much, but it's fun. If you haven't already, I would highly appreciate it if you would subscribe over here if you're watching the video on my channel, or subscribe down here if you want. Subscribe over here if you're watching the video by itself, or subscribe down here if you're watching the video on my channel. This is a good one. A great opening scene is when Van Helsing is fighting I think it's Mr. Hyde. He fights Mr. Hyde. And I think some years back, Van Helsing shot Mr. Hyde through the arm, so Mr. Hyde has a hole in his arm. I recommend this for anyone who likes horror. There's also quite a bit of comedy in this. And Schuler Hensley was fantastic as the Frankenstein's monster. I think that was my favorite performance in this whole thing. I recommend this movie just for that performance alone. The music is really another highlight for this. Alan Silvestri, famous Alan Silvestri, who did scores for Back to the Future trilogy and many others, but that's the best one that comes to my mind. The pace of it is also quite good. It could be a little slow, but the action that's in it takes really I'm able to forgive the pace because of all the action that's packed into this. You almost can't take a breath without another action scene coming. And I love the action that's in this whenever I see this. I really do like talking about this one. Van Helsing also has many gadgets, including this crossbow that has a little kind of like a machine gun thing that shoots arrows at rapid succession. And then he has this grappling gun that's very useful when Van Helsing and Anna are on the other side of this. I think they're at Count Dracula's castle. Yeah, Dracula's castle. Van Helsing shoots that gun into a tree. They're able to almost make it to the other side, but then the werewolf breaks it off, but they're able to still swing over to the other side. I recommend this one. I can't stop saying that. Will Kemp was also very good as the werewolf in this. Bye.